going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back. And we got a press conference reaction. The Madrid Derby is only a day away. The first real test of the season for Madrid. And hopefully, for the first time in about 3 years, we can beat them in La Liga. Collect 3 points. I don't want to drop anything tomorrow. But I know it's going to be a tough game, right? You guys already know my feelings about Atleti. I think they have the worst match-going fans, right? I think traveling to the Metropolitano is like going back to 1945 Germany. Nothing but racismo idiots that are going to be attending that match. So it's going to be a very hostile environment. And it's going to be a good way to see the level of our squad. Because even though Atleti are on some shit form, it does not matter. Trust me. Like, form goes out the window when it comes to these Madrid derbies. I expect a very tough match. But I'm backing my boys. And I'm still trying to say after this derby that it's lonely at the top, right? Don't go out here and have, certain teams catching up to us or fucking overtaking us on the table. I'm not trying to see all that, bro. So, look, Xabi Alonso, obviously, the press conferences are the day before every single match. So we're going to read into that. We're going to react to what they asked him and what his answers were. And we're also going to look at the squad list for this game as well. Big up to everybody that's watching, obviously, right? Shout out to the chat every single time. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Let me know what you're saying for this match, what's your predictions, anything else that's on your mind, right? I know it's a lot of you guys in here already. That's super dope. Let's get a couple comments in here. I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. Yo, Zaire, what's good, bro? My guy, big up. Let's see. Yeah, let's try and get to 100 likes as soon as possible. Vanessa's saying 2-1. 2-1 for who? Got to be a little bit more specific. I don't know who you're talking about. You see a scumbag in a 2-1 win? So by scumbag, so what you think? Atleti are going to play better than us, and then we're going to barely get over the line? Is that what you're trying to say, bro? You fuck with the intro? I appreciate that, bro. It's nice. Big up Khaled says, I can see Atleti playing 10-1 and getting a 1-1. Bro, literally, the last time that we collected 3 points versus Atleti was 2022. It was so long ago, I had to look it up because I couldn't tell you for sure. Like, I knew that it was a few seasons, but I just had to make sure, brother. 2022 is the last time we collected 3 points. Atleti, they only exist to be a thorn in our side. They only exist to be a nuisance to Real Madrid. It's actually ridiculous. I hate that club. Not as much as I hate Barcelona, because I don't know Atleti fans in real life. Like in America, I've never met an Atletico Madrid fan. I feel like most of their fan base are Spanish. And I don't know any Atletico Madrid creators that speak English. So my dislike for them is not as much as it is Barca. I know a lot of Barca fans in real life, online, right? We do a lot of Barca hate-alongs. You guys know Football Chaos with the panel. So, yeah, it's a little bit like Barca is my number one. But Atleti are not too far behind, bro. And it's mostly because of their match-going fans. Like, I don't take Atleti serious. We know that they're not a real threat. We know that they're not going to win La Liga, right? We know that they're just there to, give us and Barca a hard time. But it seems like they just bend over for Barcelona while they give us their best. You know what I'm saying? But if you're Atleti, I think how you should be viewing this game, right, is, look, you're already out of the title race, right? Atleti, the start to their season has been horrendous. They're cooked. They're not going to be able to win La Liga, right? They bowed out of the title race after the second match day. I'm going to be real. But if you're Atleti, your motivation in this game is to mess up Real Madrid's chances of maintaining their lead, right? So they're going to be very motivated, and it is what it is. Like I said, I expect us to collect points this game. I don't think we leave with nothing, but yeah, it's been a while. It's been a very long time. Fucking crazy. 3-1? Okay. I like a 3-1. I'll take that. See, but y'all saying 3-1, right? Like, my guy here is saying 4-1 Madrid. Well, both these teams are Madrid. You talking about Real Madrid or Atleti? Think you draw 1-1? I think so too, bro. Like, if I was being realistic, if I had to put money on this game and I had to pick a score line, I think I would be leaning towards a draw as well, which is super annoying, bro. It's just jarring. But obviously, once I see the 11 that gets announced tomorrow, that's going to make me feel a lot more confident. And I might even change my prediction before the game starts. Now, obviously, we do have football chaos later. So whatever prediction I give on that show, I have to stick to that for our official table. But I might just change it just like in my head, not actually what I might predict later on today, you know? Let's see. Big up to Alex Narnia. By the way, yo, I watched Narnia maybe like 2-3 months ago. Fire. I remember it being better as a kid, but it was still cool as an adult. Carnage, your is the most overrated Spanish team ever. Act like you can't lose. Have you been? Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know you was coming like that, bro. Shit. I almost bigged you up, bro. Damn, that's wild. That's wild, bro.
If I wanted to blow, I'll fucking blow. You understand me?
Nah, bro. Why you have to come at me like that, dog? What's good with you? Who said that I thought we were going to go invincible? That's how you're talking. That's how you're talking, bro. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't know who you support, but yeah, man, damn. I'm gonna have to talk to your mother about this language that you're using, bro. Damn. Man just cooked me. Shit. Got me perplexed. Know what, bruv? How about this? Fuck Narnia. How about that? What's your little stupid ass profile picture? Bum. Probably a grown man with a Narnia profile picture. What are you, 10? Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Hold that, though. Hold that. All right, let's do a couple more, then we'll pull up the press conference. Actually, before we pull up the press conference, I do want to get this bum off my screen. Disgusting. I do want to... Hold on. All right. Here's the squad list. So, goalkeepers, right? Courtois, Lunin, Sergio Mestre. In defense, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Asensio, Alvaro Carreras, Fran Garcia, and Housen. In the midfield, got Bellingham, Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouameni, Arda Güler, Dani Ceballos. And then in the attack, Vinny, Endrick, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Gonzalo, Brahim, and man like Slim Shady. So this is pretty... Bro, this is like the healthiest that we've been since Xabi's been here. There's only about 3 players who are missing, right? Trent, Rudiger, and Mendy. Jude starts. He's more physical than Arda. Arda comes in second half. No, they can both play together. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Like, Jude and Arda can play at the same time. If you guys watch my match preview, I already predicted the 11. I think they both start. Because Jude, yeah, he's been back. And hopefully he can stay fit. But I don't think Jude gives you the same things that Arda gives you and vice versa, right? Like, Arda is one of the most creative players in Europe. So I would definitely start him in this game. Like, Arda's been here 3 seasons now. Carlo wasted him for 2 of those 3 seasons. So, yeah, I would start both. Outside of Spain, what team do you dislike the most? Liverpool. Fuck Liverpool. Nah, it's all good, Rabona. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Let's see. Let's get a couple more comments, then we'll get into it, people. Do more collabs with Papillon? You know, I tend to not work with terrorists, but, you know, maybe one day I'll get him on a Football Chaos or something. Maybe one day. Not gonna lie, I really liked how Ceballos played last game. Would you start him or no? I would not start Ceballos. He played well against Levante, but no, I would not start him. He could come off the bench if anything. Let's see. Yeah, I do think Jude's gonna start this game. I don't want to see Jude. I want him back before October. I don't want him out there. Brother, you just said you want him back before October. It's September 26th. This is literally the last game, I think, before October. Or is that Kairat Almaty? Fucking on Tuesday, I think. Might be like the last game. But point is, this is one of the last games of September. So if you want him back before October, then this would be the game that you'd probably start him in, since he's played in the last 2 matches. But, yeah, look, here it is. But let's get into this press conference, though, right? I don't want to make this stream too long, right? Maybe we go like an hour max. And then we are going to be doing chaos in a couple of hours after this. God forbid he starts. I just trust the club. If they think he's fit enough to start, then why would I complain about it? I like how Xabi Alonso's managed him so far, right? Like, he's not rushing him back. You saw when he was available for the Marseille game and we were struggling to score, Xabi Alonso could have just threw him on then and tried to get a goal or something, but he didn't, right? The game after that, he brought him on, only gave him like what? Him and Camavinga got like 7 minutes. And then the next game, which was Levante, they didn't play that many minutes either. I think they were subbed on like the middle of the second half. So Xabi Alonso's managed him very well. Is Rafinha missing El Clasico? I saw that he's injured. I didn't look into it, though. I think Joan Garcia's missing El Clasico, though. We are going to talk about that later on Chaos, though. I don't really care about what's going on at Barca for this stream, to be honest. Let me see. No, that's true. Xabi usually does something different. I don't think Xabi's played the same 11 back-to-back matches so far. I don't believe so. Yo, big up to Omar. What's good, bro? All right. Let's get into this press conference, though. So the one quote that they're headlining is, derbies are always special. Okay. Let me see. Xabi Alonso appeared in the press room at Real Madrid City the day before the 7th round La Liga, which will be played at the Metropolitano. Okay. Yeah, this is waffle. Okay, so the first question that they asked him, do you see yourself capable of equaling the record of 100 points in the league? I don't like this question already, bro. They're oh my gosh, bro. No, we're not going to get 100 points, bro. I don't see that happening. I get it, though, right? We're perfect so far in the league. So, you know, journalists might ask that. But I think that's kind of unrealistic to expect from Xabi Alonso in his first season to eclipse 100 points. He says, it's very complicated every game. It's difficult to win. We've only played 6, and we've won every one so far, but we've struggled to win some of them. We mustn't be overconfident. You shouldn't think that just by going out on the pitch and having the squad we have, you're going to win. You have to work hard and prepare well. We have to be constant. The more we educate ourselves to be active on any pitch, the more games we'll win. We shouldn't relax because you can slip up. I agree. I agree. Now, 100 points would be nice, Rabona. It's a ridiculous question, but with the start that we've had and with how Xabi's system is looking, I kind of understand why they asked it, but it does seem a bit dumb to ask this kind of question. I'm going to be honest. But, nah, that would be nice, though, for sure. Hubers, what's good, bro? My guy, big up. I like Xabi's answer here because he said, yeah, we've won all of our games so far, but we've struggled to get over the line in some of them. And he's spot on. He's spot on. So, good answer here. The atmosphere in the derby. Yo, I already told you, bro. We're going to be at Letty's ground. 1945 Germany, okay? That's what going to their stadium is like for black players. You might as well just get a time capsule and see what World War II was like in Europe by going to the Metropolitano. The worst match-going fans. It's between them and Valencia, bro. I don't know who to give the advantage to. Maybe I'd say Atleti. Let's not forget what happened when their fans literally got the game postponed for like 30 minutes because they were acting unruly. Is that not mad? I'm telling you, bro. Atleti fans are fucking dirt. But that's okay. Says, it's good. One of those that you like to play. And derbies are always special. Even in the days leading up to them, you can feel the atmosphere in the city. When you know what's at stake, it motivates you more. And you have that desire to do well as a team and individually. Now, look, that's true, right? Like, yeah, fuck Atleti. But at the same time, like, we're all excited for this match because it's always a hard game to win. Like, you can tell a lot from the team based off what we see tomorrow throughout those 90 minutes. Like, that'll either boost our confidence level up a lot more, or we'll leave that game pissed off. Will hates Liverpool. Wait, what? Will hate Liverpool while I hate your Arsenal club. That's okay, bruv. That's okay. I don't really care. It's not that deep to me. Arsenal's my favorite Premier League team, but if people hate them, I'm not about to go at you for it. Big up Adrian says, Mourinho did it after winning 2 trebles and with one of the greatest Madrid teams. What makes you think Xabi will achieve that? Although it'd be nice. Nobody said that Xabi's going to achieve it. I think the reporter are just asking to see what kind of quote he was going to give them, But I don't think that Xabi Alonso expects that. You can tell by his answer. He said, we have to just be consistent and we have to play better because we struggled in some of the games that we got 3 points. But I don't think anybody's sitting here saying, yeah, Xabi Alonso needs to get 100 points for it to be a good season. Those are not my just win La Liga. I don't give a damn how many points it takes to win it. Just win La Liga. I'm happy. Are they racist? Bruv. Are Atleti fans racist? Oh, my days. Bruv. I got some news for you, my guy. They're like barbarians. They're like Neanderthals. They're like the first humans ever made. No decorum. No respect. No dignity. This is mad. Now, look, Ed. They're literally savages. That's what they are, Ed. They're savages. They're inhuman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard of, like, what's the word? Fuck. Like, it's like when, like, you, like, leave, it's like, let's say, for example, like Tarzan, right? Like when you are like left out in like the wilderness and you're raised by animals and now it's like you're not even human anymore. I forget what that word is, but that's the word that I'm thinking of. It describes Atleti fans. Facts. Is grass green? Is grass green? Is the sky blue? Hey, shit, sometimes the sky don't be blue, though, Omar. Sometimes that motherfucker be purple. Yo, big up Raw Killer. I appreciate you, my G, with the super chat. Says, big up, Will. We winning tomorrow. Oh, look, I'm excited about tomorrow, bro. I'm starting my live stream an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. That tells you how excited I am. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. How did no team in La Liga do invincible yet? Yeah, because this is not FIFA, brother. Going invincible is not something that is a common thing. Like, Arsenal did it in the Premier League. Leverkusen with Xabi did it a couple seasons ago. Like, do you know how rare that? Like, going invincible for an entire season in the league is damn near like winning the lottery. Real Madrid could have went invincible 23-24, but guess who we lost to in September of that season? Atleti. Atleti beat us twice that season, actually. Once in La Liga, and then I think they knocked us out Copa del Rey as well that season. But if we would have beat Atleti in that first Madrid Derby, or even if we would have drawn against them in 23-24, we would have done the invincible. But it's damn near impossible, brother. Those are expectations that I will never have. I will never sit here and say that Real Madrid need to be invincible. No. Bellingham and Camavinga. He says, I said they could play in Levante and tomorrow too. Okay. I mean, that's a very short answer. Okay. Sensations? What? What they mean? What this reporter mean by sensations, bruv? Why he asking Xabi Alonso about sensations?
Yo, shout out the season, man. Shout out the season, man.
Kind of question is he asking my gaffer here, bruv? Man's asking him about sensations.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Hey, look, bruv. I'm going to need these questions to be a little bit more specific. They must have had Lamine Yedidi asking questions. What kind of question is this, bruv? Sensations. I'd have been like, bruv, what? What are you talking about, man? I'd have hit the reporter with the you're finished.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Nah, bruv. Sensations is mad. He says, it's different to go to the Metropolitano with another club or with Real Madrid because of the healthy rivalry. It's nice. Hopefully we can continue to enjoy it. The standings don't tell you much right now either. You could increase the advantage, but it's never easy to play at the Metropolitano. We're going to have a very demanding match. Now, look, if I could show you guys some, like, you know, bro, let me, hold on. I won't, like, let me show y'all something. I don't think people actually realize, bruv, like, what we're going into tomorrow, bruv. Hold on. This is what we're going into, bruv. The Metropolitano, I'm telling you, bro. This is what we're going to. This is what it is, bro. Of course. It's mad. YouTube. That's just for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? If I was black, I would never go to the Metropolitano, bruv. I can only deal with so many monkey chants. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Nah, you know, you can show that stuff on YouTube. I'm not glorifying it, right? Now, if you're glorifying it, then you might be finished, bro. But yeah, okay. On Slim Shady. By the way, Franco Mastantuono is a fucking baller. I can't lie. He's an absolute baller. Let me tell you something right now, bruv. Everybody's asking who's the rival to Lamine Yamal. I'm not saying that Franco will ever be on his level, but I think Franco could be one of those guys who are in the running for, you know what I'm saying? Like after Yamal, who's that guy that's in the similar age bracket that's pushing him? Franco's 18. Lamine Yamal is only a month older than Franco, right? Desiree Doué is in the conversation, but Doué is like 20 or 21. So he's a little bit older than them, right? Franco is going to be that guy, right? Franco, in like 5 years, when we're doing El Clasicos on Football Carnage, it's going to be Franco versus Yamal. Like, that's going to be a big talking point. That's how much I rate this player. The guy has been balling, and now he finally scored his first goal. The floodgates are going to open. Yes, people. Respect my prime Eminem winger. I'm telling you. Hey, look, people saying, nah, hey, bro. Keep that same energy. We're talking about the future of Argentina right here, bro. This guy was wearing the number 10 in their last game in a World Cup qualifier. Now, yes, they already qualified, but the point that, and he's Argentinian's youngest ever player for the national team, bro. Nah, come on, man. Franco's a fucking monster, bro. And you guys are going to put respect on his name. But before I even continue with this answer, it's over 200 people in here. And we only have 55 likes. If you have clicked this stream without clicking that like button,
you're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
50 lashes each for everybody that did not smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. It should be very easy. It's very simple. It takes you 3 seconds. Big up to my guy CS with the super chat. Says, is your mouth ever closed for the thumbnails? Bruv, why are you looking at my mouth?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Why you keep looking at my mouth on thumbnails, bruv? We're here talking football, and you worried about what I look like on thumbnails? You think I'm cute, bro? CS, it's okay, bro. Just say, yo, Carnage, I think that you're cute. And maybe I'll let you survive. You know what I'm saying? What's up with this, man? What's up with y'all? What's going on here? We're talking ball, and man is asking about how I look on thumbnails. How you want me to look, CS? What do you want me to do? Bite my lip or some shit? What's good with you? Fucking hell, bruv. I'm over here talking about motherfucking Franco Mastantuono, and brothers asking, oh my days. Oh my days.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not. I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. To the gulag with you. Off with his head. Give this brother a 1-minute timeout. Immediately. Okay, he was sent off for a red card. Immediately. This is one of those red cards where not only are you out for this, you're missing the next 10. That was violent conduct kind of red trait. Are you mad? I sentenced brother to 1,431 lashes for this offense. Are you mad? What the fuck? Oh my days. I started hearing voices in my head like it was 2009 Randy Orton. Oh my goodness me. Nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all jokes. Hopefully you didn't time him out for too long, Rabona. It's all jokes. But not. Let's get back to it. So on Franco, he says he has a lot of positive qualities for the age he is and for having arrived a month and a little while ago in a new country, in a new league, and at a big club. He has adapted very well. I love the quality and the personality he has, of course, but even more how competitive he is, and he has a lot of energy. Then you have to guide him, and he has to pick up concepts, but that competitive gene is fundamental in our team. I'm very happy they brought him in, and we're going to enjoy him for a long time. Pause. We have everyone ready. Everyone has received or has recovered well after the game in Valencia, but I can't give any clues. Franco is not starting this game. I can tell you that shit right now. I can tell you this shit right now. There is no way in hell that Franco is starting this game. You think Franco is starting a Madrid? First off, he's going against Argentina FC, right? Which makes sense for why that club is so racist. Ain't nothing but Argentinians at that fucking club, okay? Right? The manager is Argentinian. His son is a bum. This guy is a Nepo baby. If it wasn't for his dad, Simeone would be, well, what? Is his name? Is it Giovanni? Giovanni would be in, what the fuck is his son's name? Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm saying this right. No, not Giovanni. I think Giovanni played, but like in Italy. Hold on. Fuck is his son's name? Yeah. Man's name is Giuliano. If it wasn't for his dad, Giuliano would be in Argentina scrubbing windows. This guy would be a carpenter in Buenos Aires. What an absolute bum. Nah, man. No. Simeone does have a son called Giovanni, but he's like older. Because I remember his son Giovanni played in like Serie A, if I'm not mistaken. Like I remember that being a thing. But yeah, man, that guy on the fucking right side of the Atleti's pitch just dropping stinkers every week. If I was Julian Alvarez, I would slap him up. I don't know why, bro. I would just slap him just because. That brother is garbage, and he starts every single week. This guy should be teaching Spanish in America. This guy should be a middle school teacher. But here he is, stealing a wage at Atleti. What an absolute fraudulent family. Fuck these guys, man. He says, are Vinny Jr., Mbappe, and Mastantuono your favorite attacking trident? Why do you have to say trident? Like, just say your favorite front three, bro. Like, don't try and make it cute or sexy, bro. Trident. You're not different, little bro. You sound stupid. Like, just say fucking your favorite front three. You trying to use, like, fancy words and shit. My answer from last week hasn't changed. We have options, and they're all important. The three of them have performed well, but the ones who didn't start The ones who didn't start are great players, and they're ready. I mean, that's a good answer, right? Like, Wade Spence would say, oh, yeah, that is my favorite front three. Like, why would it's a stupid question. Why would he say that? Let's see. What's corny? Oh, the trident. Yeah, man, it's the trident. Yo, bro thought he was talking to Aquaman. Like, you talking about trident, bruv. This is not fucking Greek mythology. Like, bro thought he was talking about the Percy Jackson series. This is not Poseidon. Let's go with him. Does Zeus have a trident? Zeus got a trident, right? Let me see. Zeus trident. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. So Zeus don't got a trident? Nah, that's got to be my man Poseidon. Let me see. Poseidon. Yeah. Poseidon. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Poseidon is tough. Yo, quick, like, fucking sidebar here, right? When I was younger, bro, I was obsessed with Percy Jackson. Like, Greek mythology, I thought that shit was so tough. I thought that was so cool, bro. Justice for Percy Jackson, man. That should have got the same level of love that Harry Potter did, man. Those movies were trash, though. I can't even lie. On Bellingham, he says he's an attacking midfielder. I don't think so, but, whatever. He can be involved in the build-up and finishing. He has that great ability to cover a lot of ground. We have to be efficient to get the ball to him as much as possible and for him to throw things off balance. He's been training longer and longer, and he's been getting more and more game time. Some players are more positional or static, but Jude is not like that. I don't understand how you can say that Jude is a 10 or an attacking midfielder when I'm seeing him defending with the back line. And then I'm also seeing him involved in the middle of the park, and then he's also involved in the final third. Like, I view Jude as an 8. I think that's where Jude is at his best, is as an 8, because he's doing everything that an 8 does. But I do think that Jude is positionless in this team. For example, Jude does not have a clear role, for example, right? Like, when you watch Jude on the pitch, he does whatever he wants. Like, again, he drops all the way back off the ball. He can receive the ball from the back line. He's also involved in the attack. Like, he's everywhere. If you're just a 10, then I don't expect you to be playing so sporadically everywhere on the pitch. So I don't think that Jude is personally best as a 10, right? But I get it. He scored a lot of goals when Carlo moved him there his first season. He cooked. So now everybody just thinks he's a 10. Jude spent most of his career being an 8. But, whatever. If that's what Xabi thinks, then, I'm not going to sit here and argue it. It's fine. I just don't agree. Things to improve. He says we're doing quite a few things well, and we need to keep strengthening them. The more flexible and unpredictable we are when we have the ball, the better. We have more than just one way of attacking without the ball. We have taken steps forward, and we can't lose that. How many questions did they ask him? All right, not too much. But what are you guys saying in the chat? Alvarez hat trick tomorrow, but I'm not worried about Julian Alvarez, man. I'm more worried about Sorloth coming off the bench if he's available. I ain't worried about no Julian Alvarez, bro. Dean Howson and Militao will pocket him. Man said the Discord feels like the Bronx. What? Why is the Discord having a meltdown? I'll check in after this stream. By the way, anybody that's watching, if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing, bruv? Imagine not being a part of the best Discord that any creator has. The link gets dropped in the chat throughout the stream. Now, Adrian, I don't agree that Jude's a 10. I just don't agree. We didn't buy Jude because he was playing as a 10. Jude was an 8 at Dortmund. We spent $100 million on Jude while he was playing as an 8. Xabi Alonso is the guy with 7 wins and 0 losses. I don't give a fuck. Like, what that mean? I have to just agree with everything that Xabi Alonso says? He was best at false nine. There, Jude won Bundesliga Player of the Year as an 8. He literally won MVP of your entire league as an 8. But this is what I'm saying, though, right? Jude, to me, I think he's best as an 8. But at the same time, I think Jude is positionless because I think he can play anywhere in that midfield and do a great job. That's the thing. So if you play Jude as an 10, I think he'll cook, obviously. If you play Jude as an 8, he will cook. He's shown you as both. He's shown that he can do both. He can't be overrated at Dortmund when he comes to Madrid and has become one of the best midfielders in the world. So clearly he was rated just right. He was rated just right. What's going on in the Discord? Rabona, tell me what's going on in the Discord, in the chat. Tell me. I'm curious. What got me into football? 2014 World Cup. 2014 World Cup. First game I ever watched was Brazil. Thought it was good. I started watching more. Then I found James Rodriguez. Became my favorite player. Real Madrid signed him. Here we are today. Yeah, Dave's going to be on Chaos later. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. After the whole thing that happened, like, again, people thought that Dave and I had some kind of beef. We did not have beef. He just got cyberbullied, essentially, by his audience and some of my audience. And he just decided that he didn't want to come on the shows or do the shows anymore. It was never anything that I did with him. This is why I'm not deleting that video of my response. I'm not taking that down. He can't even he can ask me. I'm not going to take it down, though. Just so, because there's like this narrative online that I have beef with people or that I start issues and stuff. And it's like, it's not true. And that video explains everything perfectly. But yeah, Dave and I don't have any issues. He hit me up yesterday, right? Kind of, he apologized for overreacting to basically things that don't really matter. And we're good. So he'll be on Chaos later. Galacticos should be starting back up next week. It's not that deep to me, but I'm not removing that video, though. Let me see. Jude's so good at scoring. He got these fans thinking delusional that he can play as a striker. I think Jude can play as a 9. I think he can because he arrives in the box at the right time. I think Jude can play like that poacher role very good, to be honest. Like, if every striker that we had was injured, I would not mind just seeing us do a false 9 with Jude again. He's shown us that he can do it. Yo, what's good, Paunchy? Says, yo, G, how many games do we have to win for you to say we are winning champions? What do you mean? I already said that I think we're going to win La Liga, brother. What more do you want from me? I said we're going to win La Liga. I said that before the season even started, bro. In Xabi, we trust. I'm not too sure, like, what you're looking for, man. Look, Zaire, don't be upset that Jude was better than every one of your players that season, bro. Just don't be upset. It's okay, Zaire. Let me see. Brother, I don't start anything. I literally do not start problems with anybody, bro. I stream. I mind my business. I mind my business. Even with your boy, I didn't start that problem with that guy that runs that shit Bayern channel. I didn't start that. But that's okay, though. Because I saw him in the comment section twerking for Dave. Oh, Dave. Yeah, Carnage is a pussy. Oh my God, Dave. I have issues with him too. Shut up, bruv. Nobody rates you. Stop begging, bro. Dave don't care about you, bro. Maybe make better content and people will collab with you that actually are a little bit bigger than yourself, brother. Fucking bum. Anyways, let's keep going though. I got something for him too. Don't worry. In due time. So things to improve. He says we're doing quite a few things well, and we need to keep strengthening them. The more flexible and unpredictable we are when we have the ball, the better. We have more than just one way of attacking without the ball. Didn't I already fucking read this? I already fucking read that. My fault. Players without derby experience. Oh, yeah, that's true, bro. Like I said, going to the Metropolitano is like going to 1945 Germany. Yeah, I'm talking about Hitler in his prime, okay? So if you're a new signing, right? If you're Dean, I mean, Alvaro Correas played for the academy for 3 years. So he does have a level of understanding of what it's like to play against them. If you are Franco, right? Trent is injured, so Trent's not going to be available. But even Trent, going into that environment for the first time, it's got to be mad. So this is actually a very good question. Says if they didn't play, we would be losing a lot of what? If they didn't play, we would be losing a lot of bullets? Huh? Fundamental elements. There's always a first time for everything, and we need them all tomorrow. We need everyone to have that feeling of what it's like on the pitch. The atmosphere is beautiful before, during, and after the game. Some people celebrate more, and others have more difficult days. That's the history of derbies. What? I feel like Xabi was just waffling. What is this, brother? All right. On the retirement of Busquets, I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. Busquets obviously is a great football player, right? One of the best DMs that we've seen, but he's a Barca legend. I know that him and Xabi were teammates for like Spain and shit, but I don't really care. Like I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like let the Barca fans talk about Busquets. Fuck that guy. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Man says Xabi is a certified stepper. Nah, bruv. Yo. No. I mean, it's a fair question to ask Xabi Alonso. He's played with Busquets. Busquets is a legend of football. You know what I'm saying? One of the best DMs, right? The guy did a lot at Barca. Makes sense why they'd ask Xabi, knowing their history. But I just don't care. Like, I don't care. Yeah. Nah, like sometimes Xabi do be waffling. Sometimes he actually does. Let me see. Big Up Zip says, I think we'll completely outplay Atleti. Xabi outplayed Atleti at Bayer. Only thing missing was clinical. Brother, last season under Carlo, we were cooking Atleti. Both games in La Liga, we should have beat them. So I get, feeling confident, 100%. How do we not have 100 likes yet, people? They summoned. Oh, wait, shit. I did ask Rabona to tell me what's going on in that Discord. Let me see. Did you, Rabona? I have no idea what's going on. No, I don't think that you did. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, Rafinha is injured. So is Joan Garcia. We're going to talk about that later on Chaos with the Barca fans. I'm not about to talk about it here. I don't care. Now, see, but CLM, this isn't really a fair thing to say, right? Because they're playing professional sports. Eventually, they're going to get injured. So it's like, if people keep saying, oh, they're going to get injured, it's like, well, yeah, you're going to be right eventually. It's sports. Some players are going to get injured. Let me see. Atleti's back line, yeah, their back line is not that good. But again, they always get an extra battery in their back when it's time to play Real Madrid. Big up to Relic, says starting lineup predictions. Go watch my match preview that I dropped yesterday, brother. I give my prediction, my predicted 11 at the end of the match preview for every single match preview. And I drop a match preview for every single game 2 days before that match takes place. So if you guys want to know all my thoughts on Atleti, how I'm viewing the run into this game, I even built the 11 that I think they'll have. So, yeah, you have to go watch the match preview. If I tell you what I think right now, then people that are watching this are not going to watch the match preview. So, you know, game is the game, fam. Game is the game. Yo, Wesley, what's good, bro? I mean, Flick's rotated a little bit, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What the fuck is this?
Yo, shout for season.
Nah, what is that, bro? Nah, hey, look, tell them to take that shit to the private messages if that's what you guys were referring to earlier. Koke's actions. Did he not like punch up the, didn't he hit the, I didn't see it. That's what I'm saying, bruv. Love Island in the Discord. Like, what is this? I don't really care about that. Have you seen the most recent derbies? No, Atletico have changed the squad quite a lot, so I've focused more on the games they've played this season with the new players they have and the ones who have been there longer and have a clear identity. Every year they are evolving. You're waffling, Xabi. The Atleti are not evolving, which is why they're shit and they're fucking like barely in the top half of the table. Because Simeone is a dinosaur. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Simeone, they're not evolving. They play the same shit football. They will be able to aspire to everything this season. Waffling, bro. They can't aspire for La Liga or Champions League. The best shot that they have at a trophy is the domestic cups. Spanish Super Cup or Copa del Rey. If they don't win one of those, they're not winning a trophy. Vinny Jr. on the... Yo, bro. GG's Vinny. GG's Vinny. They might throw a banana at this guy, how they act. GG's to Vinny. Yeah, he's finished tomorrow. He's finished, bruv. The abuse he's about to get. GG's Vinny, man. You know, hopefully he's able to not let it get to his head because they always find a way to rattle him. But he says, we mustn't get away from everything that has happened. We have to focus on the match, on what happens on the pitch. Vinny Jr. is fundamental for us. He played a great game the other day. I liked a lot of the things he did, and I like to see him smile. The preparations for tomorrow will be the same. I mean, I don't really know what the fuck is that, Xabi? Yeah, your comments are appearing. Yeah, they're appearing, bruv. My prediction, I'll give it on Football Chaos later, man. But yeah, let me know what you guys are saying for Xabi's press conference. He waffled a little bit there. I can't lie. He definitely did waffle. I'll just read your chat. Yeah, we could just get into the chat for like the last few minutes, then I'll dip. I don't know who's live that I can redirect to. Let me see. Let me see. Who's live? Damn, ain't nobody live. Where the hell is everybody at? Where's the work rate? Oh, we'll probably redirect to Saad, the Arsenal fan. All right. That's what we'll do. But let me get a couple chats, then we're good. What city am I from? I was born in Brooklyn, in New York. When am I going to Madrid? You know, when I get the funds up, bro. When I get the funds up. it's very expensive to fly to Madrid and go to a game, brother. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But one day though, hopefully, you know, God willing, I have enough money. We go to Madrid. I would love to go to El Clasico, bro. Like, that's what I want to. El Clasico at the Bernabeu. I would love to do that. Last season, we were on pace to win. These scums threw stuff. Exactly, bruv. And I remember that game, Star Boy. Remember, we had that counterattack with Endrick. And he shot the ball from like 30 yards out instead of finding either Vinny or Jude, who were with him. Oh, my days, bro. I remember when Endrick shot that, bruh. Hold on, bro. Is my watch along still? Hold on. Let me try and find that watch along. Yo, bro, we do so many fucking streams. Hold on. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Hopefully somebody put it in like the comment section. Hold on. Football Carnage. Let me see. Because I won't be able to find it by just scrolling. That was so long ago. That was literally what? Last September? Because like that was after fucking that was after Endrick scored that banger against Stuttgart, I think, in the Champions League. Was it Stuttgart? And then this guy, yeah, his decision making. Yo, that's crazy. 11 months ago, bro. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, Madrid Derby, watch along, brother. That stream only got 800 views. That's crazy, bro. Nah, yo, big up to everybody that's in here that's supporting. Hold on. I'm gonna see. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find it because we didn't have enough viewers for people to even fucking put the reaction in like the comment section. Yeah, nah, never mind. I was gonna show my reaction to it, but I'm not gonna be able to find it, man. I'm not. Give me Julian Alvarez. Not happening, brother. Man said Flick is autistic. Jeez. There will be a red card tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully for Atleti. Let me see. Man said, nigga, do a GoFundMe. Brother, first off, big up, Luol. But I would rather swallow a bag of sand than ever beg for money. Are you mad? If y'all ever see me begging for money, I would be down horrendous. Like, my pride would never allow that, bro. My pride would never. I would never ask for money, ever. I don't even ask you guys to send in super chats, bro. Like, I appreciate all of it, but to add a GoFund, help me go to Madrid. Are you mad? I would rather quit YouTube than ever beg for money. There's no fucking way. GoFundMes are for people who are sick, right? Like, who have some kind of illness and they need treatment, right? Because, like, that shit is fucking super expensive. The insurance companies are sometimes on bullshit. Like, that's what I think, like, those websites are for, bro. But, like, when I see people, oh, help me buy my first car. Oh, help me afford a cruise. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, GoFundMe should only be for people who need fucking, like, treatment for medical stuff and shit like that. Quick question. How well do you think USA will do at the World Cup? At best, round of 16. Then we get bounced. I don't see us going no further than that, if that. But actually, isn't the World Cup expanded now? So is there going to be like a round of 32? I don't know. But I don't see us getting past the first knockout stage. I mean, it depends on who you end up drawing and whatnot. But, bro, I'm telling you, if and I'm going to call it soccer really quickly. If soccer was our number one sport in America, we'd be one of the best men teams in the world. In America, soccer is behind American football, basketball, baseball. I would say it's like our 4th most popular sport for men. And we're ranked 16th in the world. Imagine if we were ranked, or imagine if this was our number 1 sport. We'd be top 5. Of course, bro. Yes. Like, look at our women's team. For women in America, this is their number 1 sport. For women, it's soccer. Our national team is one of the best in the world. So, I don't know. Hey, look, the rest of the world is very lucky that America don't take this sport serious. But we're not going to... I will never see America win a World Cup. Never. By the time that is a possibility, I'll be dead. So it is what it is. Hey, look, bro, that's true. Big up Luani. I got to get my funds up, bro. Hey, look, having a kid is expensive, bro. You know how much fucking Pampers cost? You got to go buy a box of Pampers, like $50. Like, what the fuck? Yo, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, bro. You looking at my daughter like, yo, it's time to get potty trained. But nah, she's so young, she can't even fucking walk yet, bro. But nah. Once she starts walking, potty trained immediately, bro. I'm tired of paying for Pampers, bro. Let me see. Yeah, we got a lot of chats here. Hold on. Let me try and catch up really quickly. Nah, that's a fact, Adrian. Edric was just out here shooting, bro. He was out here shooting, dog. He's like, fuck it. I ain't gonna play for another 2 months. I might as well. USA, I mean, are the group stages confirmed for the World Cup? I don't think so, right? When I see the group stage, that'll tell me. But Pochettino is dirt. So it is what it is, man. Now Rabona, this is a bar. She said, my medical condition is being allergic to poverty. Nah, that's tough. That's tough. My favorite USA player? I don't really have one, to be honest. I don't know. Like maybe Robinson from Fulham. He's tough. But there's also this other player that I do like. I forget his name. I feel like he never really plays for us, but he always gets called up. Hold on, let me make sure, because I don't want to say like the wrong name. Malik Tillman. Yes, him. I think he's a good player. But I feel like he just doesn't really play like that. I don't know. Poch don't really mess with him. And I appreciate this, bro. Brother, I'm not 19. What's wrong with you guys? Just because I don't got facial hair don't mean I'm 19. Nah, she would never. No kid of mine will make decisions like that. She don't even have a choice, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, when it comes to sports, people don't really have a choice. Like, yeah, it's not really a choice, bro. It's not a possibility. It's just not a possibility.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Nah, look, some of y'all are, and big up Yusuf. I appreciate that, bro. Now look, some of you guys are wishing some madness in this chat. Like supporting Barca. That'd probably be top 3 worst days of my life. But she wouldn't do that, bro. She wouldn't do that. My girl wouldn't do that. She wouldn't want to disappoint her dad like that. She just wouldn't do that, bro. But look, guys, big up to everybody that's in here, man. Gonna wrap up, right? This is gonna redirect you guys over to Saad, the Arsenal fan. Let him know Carnage Raid if his chat is open and if you guys are subscribed to him, right? Let him know Carnage Raid. I will be back in about 3 hours. Football chaos. We're going to talk about the Barca injuries. We're going to talk about the Madrid Derby. We got to get into our predictions. It's going to be a great show as always. Look, W chat every single time. And we'll be back in a bit, people. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way out. And again, let Saad know Carnage Raid in a bit. Peace.